Bubba, the bad man Jenkins. My record right now is 13-4. It's 12-4, but let's let's just call it how it is. 13-4, and we ready to go, man.
So just give us a bit of your background in combat sport. Where did it start? How did you get into it? All those
Yeah.
kind of things.
I ended up starting out with RFA. Well, I started out Tachi Palace, where my debut was. I came out of college being a national champion, highly recruited to come into the mixed martial arts world. I was in 2011, maybe 2012, the #1 prospect to come out. That's like if you had an MMA draft, I was like one of the guys that were like, "Yo, watch this guy." So that was then, and I've been grinding and getting it ever since, putting myself in positions to not only be a big name in America, but also international, which leads me to going overseas and fighting in those organizations. I fought in ACB. I'm now fighting in Brave, and I fought for Bellator. I mean, I've full circled. I've experienced a lot of different fights in organizations and people, and man, I'm excited about what Brave is doing and how new and innovative I feel as though it is.
And what was your first intro into combat sport? What did you start out with? Straight into MMA, or was there a background somewhere else?
I had a background in wrestling. I started wrestling at 9 years old. Was junior world champion, two-time NCAA finalist, NCAA champion. Everything in the sport of wrestling I have accomplished except for the major Olympics and the big worlds. The year that we had the guys going to the Olympics and going to the worlds, I was beating those guys. I've beaten 5 or 6 guys from our Olympic starting team. I just felt like getting into the mixed martial arts world at my age, where I was at, was better than trying to go chase some, Olympic medal that really doesn't give me doesn't garner the honor that I'm looking for. I want to be known as one of the best fighters to ever touch grace.
And there's a lot of schools of thought. I'm one of them that think that catch wrestling is the best base for MMA.
Absolutely.
What is your thought on what the best thing is for MMA?
Well, I ain't gonna want to be biased or nothing. I'm gonna throw my hat in as an opinion to say, yeah, wrestling can take you anywhere. Wrestling really it's about what you like to control. If you're getting punched in the face, take them down. If you are feeling jujitsu eyes and this guy is, manipulating your limbs, as a wrestler, when someone's, on your ankle or on your leg or as a boxer, you don't really get to feel that experience of someone manipulating a limb and knowing it, or someone trying to choke you. Only through your little bit of training that you've done leading up to that moment do you get the feeling of that. But as a wrestler, I have been dealing with people trying to choke me, hurt me, break me, all physical for my entire career as far as wrestling goes. So when you get into the sport of mixed martial arts, once you learn how to strike, once you learn what the traps are for a wrestler, it's clearly the easiest and smoothest base, because most boxers can't wrestle. Most wrestlers can box.
And then just give us a bit of your background, Bubba's background. Where do you come from? Where did you grow up? What was the young Bubba like?
Man, I'm from the land. I'm from the land of athletes, baby. You know Michael Vick. You know Allen Iverson. You know Virginia. That's where I'm from. Percy Harvin. All the fastest athletes, all the best athletes of all time, all out of Virginia. Got 9 presidents from Virginia. I'm from Virginia, baby. Okay, East Coast. North, South, it's right in the middle. But anyways, I'm from Virginia Beach, and man, I grew up, I was born in Frankfurt, Germany, not on some army stuff. My father was a very big entrepreneur, and I'm very much like my father with wanting to be international and wanting to go other places. And so growing up there, I got to experience a different culture from birth. I wasn't born in America. I didn't understand, culture-wise in America. I went to a German kindergarten, so most of the kids that I even knew how to interact with were obviously people who spoke different languages. So I believe that was a good start for me to be the type of person that I am. You can tell that I've been places. I ain't just a black dude from the hood that can't really talk. I mean, I've graduated from colleges. I've been to classes. I've done things in life where I can say, you know what? I can elocute myself enough to tell you I will beat the shit out you.
And obviously you're making your Brave debut this weekend.
Yes, I'm excited.
After everyone's seen the result, this is what everyone will see. But
this will be after the fight?
This will be after.
So let me already tell you, I told you it was going to happen. I told y'all. What would you expect? And the new, we already discussed this, man. It's already facts. But thank you guys for the ones that supported. Thank you for the ones that already knew what was up. I appreciate you guys.
And I'm going to put you on the spot and say, are you going to give us a Babe Ruth and call your shot?
Oh yeah, I'll call the shot. Let's say. Oh, I got two options though. I got really, because it's a 5-round fight. My first 5-round fight, so I'm not going to go in there and be, this guy's a champion. Like, let's not get this twisted. I love to have the confidence, and you guys get to see my personality a little bit, but I respect the guy that I'm fighting. I'm selling the fight. I'm having a good time being myself, but I respect Smiley as a champion. He's defended his belt. He holds it. He is a true champion, and I'm going to say that we won't go to the judges. Now, when I say we won't go to the judges, I'm saying we won't go to the 5th either. We either going to get it done early, or I'm going to notice that he's that far behind me after the rounds collect, and I'll start putting it on him. We will not see the judge. I doubt we will see the 5th round. He can't hang with me for 25 minutes. And you can say that I'm cocky or blah, blah. I'm saying that with all due respect, as much as I can say it. I'm as confident in myself and my squad. He brought a whole 15 people with him. I brought my wife, my right-hand man, and my Bible, and that's it. We getting it.
And guys that have never seen you fight before, what can they expect?
You can expect the blacklead to do what he does. I'm a blacklead. I'm black and I'm athletic. So you're gonna see speed, you're gonna see power, you're gonna see charisma, you're gonna see some exciting stuff, man. And I'm not just a wrestler that comes in and just I will punch you in the face. I'll punch you in the face. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be excited about what I'm gonna bring to Brave, because I'm different. You can tell I'm different. Look at me, hear me. I'm different, boy. Roll up to the scene with his belt missing. I'm different.
And then obviously this is going to go out to 54 African countries. So any African fans that you might be picking up, any message to them?
Word. All these homes. Look. Y'all can tell I'm African. The melanin is popping out of my skin. You already know I'm a black man. I don't really know what parts. My father actually died in Ghana, so I have a little bit of a love for the Africa that us Africans and African Americans don't really get to experience. When I won Junior Worlds, I actually met a lot of the South Africans out there. We were in Beijing, and those people were just amazing. Obviously, a million different colors. They weren't just like black guys, and it was a collective group of African culture, and it was awesome, man. I'm excited that I get the opportunity to be in front of the African fans and the South Africans and things like that, man. I'm super pumped. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a confident guy, but I'm humbled and blessed to have the opportunities that I have. And for those of you who are going to misconstrue me, I don't care anyway. You don't want this war. You don't want this smoke. So keep it moving.
And is there a chance we're going to get to see you fight in Africa, hopefully next year?
Absolutely. I've been wanting to go. I know that they have something coming up in November. I know they have something coming up in December. I want to get out there before my contract is up, because I believe that we're going to do some big things in the future. So let's get to a point where y'all want me to come as bad as Brave wants to send me. And tell them, bring Bubba J. And I'm coming, bro. I'm coming. I'm telling y'all, I'll be there for you.
And then any last final messages to the guys who are going to watch the fight and see this afterwards?
To the guys who are going to watch the fight and see it after. I told you so. I told you. I mean, look at the confidence. Did you think there was anything other than that coming as a result? Nah, I don't think you did. You knew what it was. You knew what it was. I know what it is.
The new Undisputed Brave Combat Federation Featherweight Champion of the World,